What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp. This is our WWE Payback predictions, but here's the thing. It's Thursday. I waited 2 days longer to do these than I usually do because there are, no matches on this show. There are 4, but what we're going to do is we're going to predict, and quite frankly, I'm just going to say one of the matches I know is on this show. So if you're watching this, there you go. But we're going to go ahead and make our predictions for what's there. This is Jeremy Lambert, by the way. He is here. He's waving. He can't see me, but you all can see him. Keith Lee versus Randy Orton.
Yeah, let's go. Keith Lee, I hope he has new music and new gear. And I would love for Keith Lee to win, but they're building up another Randy and Drew match, so I don't know if you're going to beat Randy here. I think Randy's going to win.
WWE has this bad habit anymore of they're like, first time match, and then they immediately go to DQ or no contest, and they're like, there was that match, but we can do it again later. And when anybody touches, to me, it reduces some of that aura. I think Drew might cost Randy Orton this match, so I'm going with Keith Lee. We have Apollo Crews versus Bobby Lashley. Apollo Crews is really hit and miss with his push, like whether or not it's good or not. They seem to like the Hurt Business. Do you think Bobby Lashley's going to win this?
I think Bobby Lashley's going to win this. They've built this guy up incredibly the past couple of weeks to the point where he probably should have been in the SummerSlam match over MVP, and he wasn't. Like you've got to just pull the trigger on this Lashley thing. So yeah, I think Lashley should win. I thought you said Apollo Cruisers. I was like, wow, is that his new name?
I wish.
Apollo Cruiserweights.
Bobby Lashley, I think he's going to win as well. Sasha Banks and Bayley against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. I hope Sasha and Bayley win because I want this to stretch out until the draft time. Then they lose the tag titles. Plus, those promos they wrote for Nia Jax and Shayna. You want to tell me Vince McMahon did not write those promos? A Morticia Addams and Haystacks Calhoun reference? Let me tell you, we're not talking Addams Family Groove reference here. That was for sure the OG show he was referencing in those promos. I'm talking black and white.
You fantasy booked this whole thing, Sean.
I did.
You've already laid out Sasha and Bayley and where it's going. I please don't do the tag team champions that hate each other gimmick. I don't feel like they've actually done that for a while. Yeah. They don't need to do it here. This division feels so lifeless. Just keep them on Sasha and Bayley and let that continue however it's going to continue.
Fiend defends against Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. I hope Roman Reigns wins, and I hope he is a badass champion that just fucks people up. Pardon my language. I just want him to destroy people. That's it. I don't want him to 50-50. I don't want him selling 70% of the match for The Miz or something like that. No disrespect to The Miz. I think he's a great performer. I want Roman Reigns to be an ass kicker. You had him booked against Goldberg. Make him this generation's Goldberg. Because you know what? I believe that he would be Goldberg a lot more than I believe Goldberg would be Goldberg. Who do you think's winning this?
Double spear, 30 seconds. Reigns should win. I actually think they're going to keep the title on The Fiend, though. That's my official prediction. The Fiend wins.
Oh, my God. So it doesn't look like there are any women's title matches over there. They don't have anything scheduled. So we're going to predict what matches will happen. Well, I think Matt Riddle versus Baron Corbin's going to happen because I heard about a week and a half ago Matt Riddle and Baron Corbin is not on SummerSlam. It's on Payback. Matt's got to win that match.
Yeah, you've got to just put Riddle over. I feel like they're going to have somebody interfere and collect on this King's Ransom thing, though, and stretch the feud for another month because that's what they love to do.
Now we've got Aleister Black maybe taking on Kevin Owens. I think Aleister Black would win that. They have had no direction for Kevin Owens. I know that specifically because I was supposed to interview Kevin Owens before the last 2 pay-per-views and couldn't because WWE only wants to give us people when they're promoting a pay-per-view because they didn't have anything advertised for him. So I don't think they're going to continue that plan. I think they want to push Aleister as a heel, and they probably should. Kevin is bulletproof at this point.
If this match gets added, then yeah, you've got to put Aleister Black over because, as you said, Owens is bulletproof. He can take a loss. Build up Black again. He was on a nice roll. Then they just beat him without acknowledging that he had never been beaten. And then he disappeared into the mystical darkness.
Is Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles this week, or will they add that to the pay-per-view?
That was last week.
No,
Jeff Hardy
I know
won.
that happened,
Oh,
but
okay.
WWE got rid of their automatic rematch clause, but then do them anyway.
I don't think it's advertised for SmackDown.
That'll happen on or on Payback then. Who do you think's going to win that?
Jeff. I mean, what they'll do is AJ will lose and then get a world title match afterwards, which would actually be a great program with Roman. But I don't know why you would take the title, put the title on Jeff just to have him lose it a week later. That doesn't make much sense. But I think Jeff will win, assuming that match gets added.
Any other matches that you are assuming get added? It's hard.
I was thinking of a women's match, and like outside of Naomi and Lacey for the 500th time, there's like nothing. They don't have any women's matches, do they?
That screams WWE Payback to me. Like 30 minutes before the show goes on the air. On the kickoff show, Lacey 100%. Evans versus Naomi, the 9th edition. I'm just so ready for it. I mean, you've got Nikki Cross just chilling there. Like, they could do literally anything. Nikki Cross versus Naomi sounds way more interesting to me than Naomi versus Lacey Evans again.
I mean, they've got, I don't know what Mandy's going to do.
Fresh off a win.
On the Raw side, I mean, the Iconics. And you know what probably gets added is Mickey and Natalya. I think that probably gets added.
Yep, and old Bruce going to book Mickey to do the job. Oh, that's what we're here for. So basically, we will be here after Payback. Yep. So check it out. I'm just trying to stretch this video out to 8 minutes so I can put a mid-roll ad in it. So...
Who's doing the Payback post show with you?
Alex, Queen of the Ring.
Oh, that's right. I saw that announcement yesterday.
Yeah, you should watch the product.
Yeah, follow the product on Twitter.
Fightful.com. It's a good website. So, guys, check that out. Of course, I'm sure Alex will cover it. Alex Palowski will cover it in Sour Graps format on Fightful Select. If not, I think I just booked him into that. But, Jeremy, tell the people where they can follow you.
On Twitter at Jeremy Lambert 88. I got scoops, everybody. Major scoops.
Somebody said Jeremy didn't predict Roman, Braun, and Fiend. Yeah, he did. He did. Watch the product.
I said the Fiend was going to win. Roman should win. The Fiend will win.
Exactly.
Maybe Alexa Bliss will get involved.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, guys. Tonight I'll have an AEW post show with Louis Dangor. Check it out. We're out.